Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Somebody's trying to put these two items on this arc. So they grab the two items, they hold down the shift key, and they're using object to path. They've got it set on the bottom origin, but when it does it, it's below the line. And they can't figure out for the life of them why it won't put it on the line because they've tried putting it in the middle. The reason for it, and I can see it when you click on that item. The bounding box is inside. Let's make a duplicate of that. Let's go up to Object Group and Ungroup All and grab that, and you can see it's a line at 1,500 or 1.5 points. All you have to do is go to Object and watch the bounding box when I do this. Convert the outline to an object. Now the bounding box is on the outside. Control G to group it. Control D to duplicate it. And then mirror that one. I didn't know that you didn't have to have these grouped together. I've kind of learned something tonight. Matter of fact, I don't even think you've got to get them perfectly parallel. And that's amazing. And it's on the bottom of the line because now it's an object. Now, I'm a little picky, and the one I'm doing it for, he called this a brick wall for an arch. I personally would take it and make your brick wider. And now our outline's too thick for our brick really, but Control D to make a duplicate, flip it, grab those two. Now they're going to probably be a lot closer together, but I'm going to go ahead and use the same 85 that he was using. That to me is a brick wall. And I think I happened to hit it perfectly. And the black could be the border. You could make, let's just do that. And I'm not picking on anybody. I just, personal preference. Let's make that a gray. Maybe make it a little bit darker. And then make that gray. Evidently, he put a line through there. And you could roughen up this brick. Matter of fact, let's not roughen it up. Let's add a little black to it. Make it a little maroon colored. Now, don't forget when you do this, I think our outline's too big. Matter of fact, let me just make one from scratch. Let's make it about that thick. Let's make it a 0.7 big. I want another half, so I'm going to go Control D. And right here with my ratio lock, I'm going to make it 50%. And then I'm just going to move that down. And now I see why he put that line through the middle. Let's make it like that. But let's go ahead and convert that to an outline. And let's go ahead and make it black. And then let's use the Smart Fill tool on a red. See, the mortar is not quite as thick. But now we're going to be quite a bit bigger. But let's take the red and add a little black, holding down the control button. Hit it like 3 times. And you wouldn't have to make them the same. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and group it. I'm going to go ahead and reduce it in size, kind of like we had. I'm going to Control D, and I'm going to flip it. And then hold down the Shift key and hit Apply. Okay, we don't have the gray between, or the black between it. And we're actually, that looks pretty bad. we're pretty good. So we need to somehow fill in some black here. And whenever you're doing this, we'll get my 2-point line. I'm going way beyond this question. See, now we can just fill that in with black. Oh, you know what? Remember what I was going to do? I was going to make it gray. I think I got to ungroup it now. There we go. And we can make that center one a little darker gray. So let's get rid of all this. Control G to group it, Control D to duplicate it. And that's going to give us our, when they lay bricks, there's a staggered. You always select your items, then your path last. That's not perfect, but you get the idea. That's pretty cool. I mean, what's cool about this, if that was too many, just lower it like, 81. They're still touching. Anyway, I know I answered this question already, but hope that helped. Thank you for watching.